As the workforce demographic continues to rapidly shift from a majority of baby boomers to the next generations, we are seeing some real differences within a relatively narrow 10 to 15 year demographic for those entering the workforce from 2005 to 2020. My first perspective is, don't try to recruit the perfect candidate that doesn't fit with your organizational values or business identity. While you may need to work on your messaging and branding, what really is driving today's emerging leaders and Workforce 2020 is affiliation with products, purpose, and values they agree with. Then the economics follow. If you have a rural-based operating business with basic commodity products, you shouldn't try to recruit younger team members from urban schools who grew up in urban environments. And vice versa, you shouldn't do the same in urban environments with rural employees. Focus on the potential employees and align with you, who you are, what you do, and most importantly, how you do it. That is what will lead to career longevity with these new generation of leaders. Secondly, on the issue of communication, those entering the workforce from 2005 through 2020 communicate personally and in how they consume information much differently than the current leadership generation, and you have to alter your communication efforts accordingly. The term social media is very broad and in really different segments. Of the 2005 to 2020 population, different channels are used, from Twitter and Instagram to Snapchat and Facebook. Get your messaging right and then broadcast on multiple channels. Group and one-to-one communication are very different today than they were even 5 years ago. And the 24-hour news cycle means your employees may know what has happened in your business, in some cases before you do. Third point of future leader identification. I would suggest there isn't a whole lot different than what we've done before, only the target group is much smaller and you are competing much more intensely for them. They tend to self-identify, have an interest in rounding assignments, and diverse work responsibilities, and they will step forward when asked. More importantly, you have to stay engaged with them and develop them if you expect to keep them. Assign them an informal mentor, put them on project teams, and have them engage with different functional parts of the business, from marketing to supply chain, earlier and more often in their careers. If you don't, someone else will. We face a really challenging point in business history, and the way we work and how we lead in business. Technology, demographics, and a changing worldview from country to country are real challenges in how we lead and who will lead in the next decade. Now more than ever, the right emerging leader capability will be a critical differentiator in ensuring a capable and sustainable business well into the second half of the 21st century.